You may have latent talents that lie undiscovered beneath the surface, like minerals in the ground. How would you know if you've never tried? How would you know if you are good at something you have never tried? If you live far from the ocean and have never set foot in a boat, how would you know if you have any aptitude for sailing? If you have never been on horseback, how would you know how well you might ride? What if you have never picked up a violin or a trumpet, or held a pool cue, or tried carpentry or weaving, or been in a laboratory, or played chess, or tried to cook, or cultivate a garden? How would you know? You may have all kinds of latent talents that lie undiscovered beneath the surface, like minerals in the ground. Part of finding your element is being open to the possibility that it might lie in a field you have never explored. If you're casting about for what you should do with your life, limiting your horizons can have dramatic consequences. This is the story of a Malaysian teenager who had no idea what she was capable of until she saw something on television, and everything changed. Violin, ballet, art, swimming. Her parents exposed her to everything, but structure and pressure made her quit. Systematically, one by one. Her name is Sam, a Malaysian teenager, and her parents wanted the best for her, so they exposed her to activities. Violin, ballet, art, swimming. All of these were things Sam had shown some interest in at first, but the structure, the pressure, the organized programs, they killed the interest. Systematically, one by one, Sam dropped each activity. Violin, quit. Ballet, quit. Art, quit. Swimming, quit. And as she did, she became withdrawn, irritable, restless. She had trouble making friends. She was disconnecting from everything. Her parents did not know what was wrong. They had given her opportunities, exposure, training, but they had not given her the right exposure. Because the thing Sam was truly meant to do, they had never heard of, and neither had she. She saw a street dancing competition on television, Showdown, and for the first time in her life, she felt an instant connection. Then Sam saw something on television, a street dancing competition called Showdown, and for the first time in her life, she felt an instant connection. Not mild interest, not obligation, connection. This wildly energetic, highly acrobatic form of dance. It spoke to something inside her that had never been activated before. She turned to her mother and said, "This is what I want to do. Not try, not experiment with. Do." Her mother heard the certainty in her voice. This was different from violin and ballet and art and swimming. This was not parental pressure. This was Sam's hunger. So her mother tried to find a place where Sam could learn street dance. But she could not find anything. Street dance training did not exist in Malaysia. At least not that she could locate. Most teenagers would have given up, moved on to something else, accepted that it was not possible. But Sam did not give up. Sam was relentless. She believed she'd found something she loved that she could be very good at. She wouldn't stop until she found it. Sam was relentless. She believed she had found something she loved, something she could be very good at, and she was not going to accept that it was impossible. Her mother searched. Online. Phone calls. Asking around. Nothing. Most parents would have said, "We tried. It does not exist. Move on to something realistic." But Sam's mother saw something in her daughter that had never been there before. Certainty. Purpose. Hunger. This was not a phase. This was real. So they kept searching. Together. And eventually, they found it. The academy that pioneered street dance training in Malaysia. It existed. It was just hard to find. Because street dance was so new to the country that most people did not even know it was possible. Sam enrolled, and everything changed. From then on, she danced every night, every class she could get into. Whacking, locking, reggae, house, girl style, hip-hop. She could never get enough. Her mother described what happened next in a blog post. From then on, she has been dancing every night at the school, joining every class she could possibly get herself in, learning all the different dances offered there. From whacking to locking to reggae to house to girl style to hip-hop. You name it, she can dance it. She was probably the most diligent student there, because she could never get enough of dancing. Never get enough. This is the opposite of what happened with violin, ballet, art, and swimming. Those activities she quit. She could not wait to be done. Street dance. She could not get enough. She wanted more. Always more. Sam went from sullen to driven. Overnight, she regularly said, "This is what I want to do for the rest of my life. Not I think. Not maybe. This is what I want to do." Not only was this something she cared about passionately, it was also something she was very, very good at. And that became clear to all of Malaysia. Sam and her dance group, The Hype, appeared in the 2012 season of Showdown. They made it into the top 12. All of Malaysia saw what she could do. 2012, Sam and her dance group, The Hype, appeared on Showdown. The same competition she had watched on television. The one that sparked everything. They made it into the top 12. All of Malaysia watched. Sam, the withdrawn teenager who quit everything, was now on national television, dancing at the highest level, from viewer to competitor, from sullen to driven, from quitting everything to being unstoppable. She has found something for which she has an extremely high level of aptitude, and in doing so, she is exponentially happier and now has a strong sense of purpose. This is what exposure does. Before she saw street dance on television, Sam had no idea this talent existed inside her. The aptitude was there the entire time, waiting, hidden, like minerals in the ground. It only revealed itself because she was exposed to something she had been completely unaware of. That genuinely clicked for her. How many things have you never tried? How many fields have you never explored? Your greatest talent might be in something you don't even know exists. Here is what Sam's story teaches us. You do not know what you are good at if you have never tried it. Sam tried violin, ballet, art, swimming. None of them were her element. If she had stopped there, she would have believed she was not good at anything, that she was just someone who quits. But her element was not in the things her parents knew about. It was in something they had never heard of. Street dance. Something so new to Malaysia that it barely existed. And this is true for you. How many things have you never tried? How many fields have you never explored? Your greatest talent might be in something you do not even know exists yet, like minerals in the ground, latent, hidden, waiting for exposure. Part of finding your element is being open to the possibility that it might lie in a field you have never explored. Limiting your horizons has dramatic consequences. Your element might be one exposure away. Go find it. Sam had no idea street dance existed until she saw it on television. One exposure, one moment, everything changed. You are one exposure away from discovering what you are truly meant to do, but only if you are willing to explore fields you have never explored. Try things you have never tried. If you limit your horizons to what you already know, you will never discover the talents that are hidden beneath the surface. Sailing, horseback riding, playing trumpet, carpentry, weaving, laboratory work, chess, cooking, gardening, working with children, speaking French. How many of these have you tried? How many others exist that you do not even know about? Your element might be in something you have never heard of, like Sam's was. Expose yourself. Explore. Be open to the possibility that your greatest talent is waiting in an unexpected place. Go find it.